And what's good? What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante in the building, man. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this channel. Appreciate you guys for coming into the channel. And tonight, we doing the Miami Heat versus the Dallas Mavericks tonight. And boy, I got a special guest in backstage, man. A guy that's a smart Packers fan, Milwaukee fan, man, really smart, man. Happy to work with him, on the Sports Empire Network. Decided to be a special guest. He was the last time, when it's Milwaukee Bucks went against the LA Lakers. He was a special guest. We got the Heat 25 and 21, and we got the Dallas Mavericks 24 and 22. Both of these teams not having the best of season. Brett doesn't just know, Milwaukee. He knows everything. He knows everything about NBA. He knows everything about NFL, not just the Packers. And I like guys like that, like myself. I don't just know about Houston. I know everybody. I know about everything. I take a look at every team, and we get to evaluate. So proud and honored to have my boy Brett to hit me up and say, hey, man, let's do another play-by-play, regardless if it's team or not. And I want to bring my boy, my brother, Brett, up here to hang out with me during this game. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing today, Dante?
How you doing, Brett?
I'm good. Hello? Hello?
So Brett will be back in a second. He got some audio technical issues, so expect him to be back in a second. So we got the starting lineup for the Heat: Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, and we got Bam Adebayo for the Mavericks. We got. You can't hear me? Can you hear? You can't hear me, baby? Baby, you can't hear me? Text me in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yo.
Is that better?
Brett.
Is that better? No.
I can't hear you. I can't hear. We can't hear Brett. Mr. Brett. We got Luka Doncic with the miss. Rebound goes to Tyler Hero right there. And here we go. We got Kyle Lowry is back in the lineup. Kyle Lowry taking the screen, gets it to Bam. What up, Key? What up? And we got Tyler Hero. Hold on, y'all.
Hello? 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 Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Talk again, Brett.
Hello?
She can hear Brett. Y'all hear me in the chat?
Hello?
I can't hear. I don't know why I get.
Hello?
You can talk now, Brett. Try to say something.
Hello?
Yeah, I can't hear Brett. I don't know what's the issue. Hold on. Mhm. Yeah, I can't hear him.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I got everything straight up. Everything straight. Everything straight about.
Hello? Okay. I can hear my. Hmm.
Yo, Brett, you can
Yeah,
hear
you're
me?
good.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right. Huh? I don't think so. My volume is straight. My volume is straight. Everything else is straight for me. Everything else straight. I don't know if he talking through the mic. He not talking through the mic because my God. Straight. I don't know if it's if he talking through the mic. He not talking through the mic. Now there we go. Brett, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now I took the mic out. I think you was going through the mic. You was talking through the mic that time. You was talking through the mic then.
I got you. How's it going, Dante?
Now talk.
Hello?
We good. We good. We good. We straight. We
We're
straight.
good?
We straight. We straight. We straight. We
All
good.
right.
Gotcha. My bad about the technical issues, man. Let's get to the fun. Dallas is up 6-2. What's good, Brett, man? So the question I wanted to ask you, Miami coming in this game 25-21. Give me your thoughts on Miami season so far.
I really I like how Miami's staying afloat there. They're six in the East right now. I think they're doing well. I think they're doing about how we expect them to. I'm not really high on them making any deep playoff runs, but
Yeah.
I think they're doing well to start out the year. They're on a
Okay.
roll in these last 10 games in the month of January. Their offense is struggling, but their defense has been on fire. They're the best free throw shooting team in the past month, so they got that going for them.
Yep. So about Dallas, Jason Kidd just came out and said he was frustrated a little bit about the Dallas Mavericks defense. Which tells you they haven't played defense very much this year. Does Dallas need to make a trade to help Luka out? Because outside of Luka, you got nobody else that's really a threat on the offensive side of the ball. Do Dallas need to make a trade to give Luka some more help?
This is a really tough question because the right answer is yes. The answer is yes. But is the timing right is the real question because my counter question is there really a star right now that's available that'll really push this Dallas team over the top that you're willing to put all your chips on the table for?
I really don't think so.
That's kind of where I'm at. It's yes, but I'm just not sure like if you're able to get like Miles Turner for the cheap, then I would look into that, but
Mm-hmm.
there's like there's nobody right now that I would like here have 3 draft picks and 2 pick swaps for. Like nobody worth going all in for. But yeah, I would see if there's any like minor like there's some trades for improvement, and then this off season, all your draft picks from the Porzingis trades are fulfilled, and then you can trade as many picks as you want. So I think you make fringe trades to improve the roster now, and then in the off season is when you really go for that big fish.
Yep, definitely agree. So we got in the corner, pump fake, Caleb Martin gets it to Lowry. Lowry been stealing money ever since been with Miami, but Jimmy Butler with the miss. Rebound goes to Dallas, and we got a loose ball foul, man. Like I say, man, I've been disappointed. And Kyle Lowry, he did nothing but steal money in Miami. Give me your thoughts on Kyle Lowry. Do you think he's on a decline a little bit, or do you still think he can help the Heat down the road?
No, I feel like he could be one of those guys like if you're bringing him like off the maybe as like a bench point guard, he'd be fine. I think the issue right now with him is you're paying him $28 million and his stats just aren't reflecting the salary. I think he can still be a productive player in the league. The issue is the Heat are paying him as one of their top players, and those days are behind him.
Yep, definitely. So we got Luka dribbling the basketball. Luka with his signature step back 3-pointer by Luka Doncic, knocking that signature step back 3-pointer down. His favorite 3-point shot that he always knocks down. He has 5 points already. We got Jimmy Butler with the spin move, and he is fouled. He would go get a couple of free throws, man. See the sense that I'm starting to get a little bit. I mean, Gene asked me this question. Gene asked me this question on the last N1 podcast I was a part of. Does it really get hard to, when you got a guy like James Harden that loves to have the basketball in his hand, you got a guy like Luka, is it frustrating to play with sometime? Does he really need a second star around him where he don't want to have to share the ball with, or does he need to be a part of his own squad where he can make all the decisions, where he can does it get what do you think about that situation? Do you think it can be tough to play with?
I think so. I think the issue is he is so ball dominant. It's tough now to like kind of run that like heliocentric offense with little to no movement like Dallas tends to do. Just put the ball in Luka's hand and hope for the best.
Yep.
It just makes it easier to close out on shooters, leading to lower percentage threes. So I think you can put another star around him, but you got to find like a low maintenance star that doesn't need the ball.
Yeah.
Somebody like for example, the name I always thought of when it came to this was like Paul George would be.
Yep. Definitely.
Like him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just somebody like him, or like even like a player of the caliber of like Jaren Jackson Jr., like a defensive specialist who can still provide on offense but doesn't need the ball to dominate.
Yep. And we got Caleb Martin with the basketball. Caleb Martin he's trapped, gets it's a piece of candy by the Dallas Mavericks. Here goes Luka Doncic again. Luka Doncic bring the ball up the court. Gets the ball to Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock gets it to Hardaway Jr. for the 3-pointer by Tim Hardaway Jr., knocking that 3-point shot down right there for Tim Hardaway Jr. Dallas is 2 for 5 from the 3 so far. We got Tyler Hero with the basketball coming off the screen. We got Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo taking it right to Dwight Powell. He goes up, comes across the other side of the rim. He misses. Luka Doncic with another rebound. Luka Doncic bringing the ball up the court. He try to get another step back. Tim Hardaway top of the 3, no good. Rebound goes to Tyler. Tyler Hero dribbling the basketball. Tyler Hero taking the screen from Caleb Martin. Tyler Hero going to the rim. He is fouled. He will go to the line. Spencer Dinwiddie was on the call. We will have a timeout break. Dallas up 14-8. Brett, what you seeing so far out of this game? What you looking at so far?
I'm seeing Miami trying to attack the basket a lot. I think that's the right call, especially with Woods out, and I think was it either Kleber or Powell are out? I think it's Kleber's out.
I think it's Maxi Kleber, the one that's out for them.
I think they're doing the right move here to just get downhill and attack the basket. So I'm looking at his heat from Miami so far. Dallas is actually moving the ball pretty decently tonight. It's not sticking to one person.
Oh, yeah. So going back to your fan base, how many people they want fired all of a sudden? How many people they decide they want to get up out of Milwaukee?
Oh, they're looking to trade everybody. They're looking to trade everybody, and there's mega high up on Beauchamp.
They high on Beauchamp?
Oh, they're way too high up on him. I love.
Also, they want him to play. They love him.
Oh yeah, but like I said, my favorite thing ever was they asked for a player comp for Beauchamp, and I went to the comments because I was curious, and I was seeing names like LeBron James, Tracy McGrady. It's like, oh, slow down. Beauchamp's, I think, more like 3-and-D role player. He ain't Tracy McGrady. Like, I'm thinking like Trevor Ariza somewhere in there.
Oh, so even Giannis can go, right? Even Giannis can go, right?
Oh yeah, no, we yeah, Oh yeah, he's been called a disappointment, a bust. That chat just gets really wild.
Oh my goodness! So they go overboard over there.
Oh yeah, he was called washed after scoring that, having that 9-point game against the Hornets. Like, just overreaction to the max every time.
Well, I'm glad. Boy, you ought to be happy that you don't do an all Bucks podcast like that.
Oh yeah. And then I was gonna ask you something about the Rockets.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking they need to move on from. I'm thinking they should trade Kevin Porter Jr. to get somebody who's going to set up the offense and be more of a playmaker. Because I don't think him and Jalen Green are really a good fit together. What are your thoughts? Do you think they need to break them up yet, or?
I think it's you just gave Kevin Porter Jr. the contract. To be honest, I think they kind of fit okay. I just think you just need a better coach from here on out. I just think coaching is the difference for right now. What I can tell, that the Rockets when they starting to get down on themselves, when they start not to get back on defense, starting to be the same mindset over and over. When you're blowing leads, having lack of effort, they're not being ready to play. That kind of falls on coaching. So I think we just need to move on for coach. I have no problem with Kevin Porter Jr. being the point guard because at times you got to grow. You got to grow. Kevin Porter Jr. He can't play. He can't play off the ball. But I've been saying we kind of do. I wouldn't mind if we do get a point guard up and down who could come in and run the offense. But that means you gotta slide. You gotta slide Jalen Green out to the 3 if you do decide to get a point guard. But like I said again, I think some pieces we need to move on from. Eric Gordon. I think you need to let him move on. Get a play. Let him go have a chance to get to a playoff team. Let him compete. See what you got in the other young guys. Let go of Garrison Matthews. Tired of seeing him shoot the ball. We got Bruno Fernando on the bench for no reason. At all. We just paid him. I think Kevin Porter Jr. is fine. You just need to get a better coach in here. I think he can play the point guard. He shows signs of he can have 11 assists, 10 assist games. He's not a point guard. I agree with you on that. He's not a point guard. He's a combo guard. He's more of a combo guard than he is a actual PG. But I just think we need a better coach. That's all. I just don't think Stephen Silas was a good coach. Stephen Silas is not a good coach. He's a good assistant coach. His record shows it. Lord help my soul on Stephen Silas, but his dad wasn't even a good coach in this league. A very great head coach. And it's starting to carry over from Stephen Silas. He's just not a good head coach. That's all it is. And I just think we need to move on. We need a better coach.
Well, fair enough.
Yep. Then we had Jimmy Butler, who knocks down the layup right there. Luka Doncic gets fouled. The foul will be on the floor. Victor Oladipo is in the game. We got Orlando Robinson is in the game. Yep, Christian Wood is out too.
He's out for a couple of weeks.
He been out a couple weeks?
No, they just said he's going to be sidelined for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. And we got Luka Doncic going up looking for a foul. Orlando Robinson with the rebound. It goes Lowry coming up the court. Kyle Lowry goes up. What a nice spin move that was by Kyle Lowry in the putback right there. Here we go. We got Tim Hardaway Jr. Gets it to Finney Smith. Finney Smith gets it to Bullock, who is wide open for a 3-pointer by Reggie Bullock. By the time you can make something.
Right.
By the time you can make something. Hey, we got Jimmy Butler getting double T. Gets it to Tyler Hero. And we got Tyler Hero going to his left with the floater. And that is a blocking foul. There's a blocking foul on Tyler Hero, on Dorian Finney-Smith. By the time he hit an open shot.
I would say there's a 50-40-90 club. Then there's whatever Reggie Bullock. And at this point, it's like the 30-30-50 club. Awful.
Time he can hit something. He couldn't hit nothing when he played. When I looked at him play in LA, couldn't even hit nothing.
It was so funny because he was such a lethal shooter in like Detroit.
Yes, man. He was a Man, he was a 40, he was a 37, between 37 38%.
Like, oh yeah, he shot like 38% when there was a defender within like 2 feet of him. He was just
Mm-hmm.
crazy shooting contested jumpers, and then he came to Dallas and just forgot how to shoot. I guess he shot well last year. Chance is just this year.
Yeah. And what you posted in the group chat, huh? He just forgot how to shoot it up.
Yeah, he just completely forgot how to shoot.
So we got a 3 seconds violation. Three
Although
seconds. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I say I still don't think he's necessarily a bad shooter. Once again, I think the issue is he's more of a motion shooter, and there's not much movement on this Dallas offense.
Yep. And Luka Doncic misses the technical foul shot right there. And we got Matt Scroose and Gabe Vincent coming in for the Dallas Mavericks. Tyler Hero will go up out of this game right now. And he goes the inbound coming in for Josh Green. Josh Green has been a hell of a player for the Dallas Mavericks this year. We got Luka Doncic bringing the ball, dribbling the basketball, taking a screen. He playing in that zone. Finney Smith turns up and he puts down a layup. Good layup right there. So that's that zone that Miami Heat plays right there. Go ahead.
I think they play like the most zone in the league, or if
Yep,
not,
they do.
it.
Yep. And Victor Oladipo from the top of the three, he missed. Rebound goes to Josh Green coming up the court. One of the best, exciting young players in this league. He's finally getting the opportunity to play out there. And we got a foul on Gabe Vincent. Second team foul for Miami. Yeah, they play the most zone in the league. They play the most zone defense in the league. They play it well, too. They play it well. Eric Spoelstra coach it pretty well, too.
Yeah, I really like the defense that like they play, and you'll see Golden State play.
Mm-hmm.
Where they'll if you have like a dominant scorer, kind of like Luka, they'll man him up and just kind of zone everybody else up on the back end. So
yep.
I do think that's going to be a big future of like future defenses in basketball, playing these like heavy isolation guys, make the other guys beat you. But no, I love this Miami defense. Bam doesn't get talked about enough as one of the elite defenders in this league. He could very well be a DPOY candidate. He should be in the top 10, but they're just so good candidates right now.
So, we got Victor Oladipo with that floater right there. He's another one been very good for Miami. Fits very perfect for Miami. And we got Luka Doncic dribbling the basketball. Luka Doncic with his signature step back again. He is fouled on a three-pointer by Caleb Martin right there. What's good, Hal? What's good, man? How you doing tonight, man? How you doing? Up here with my guy Brett, man, from Empire Sports Network joining me. Special guest for tonight doing the Dallas Mavericks game, man. Like I say, man, the season was kind of tough for the Green Bay Packers, huh? Just had to let the Lions do it to get you, huh?
Yeah, that was really frustrating.
Hey, I never got a chance to ask you that question, though. How frustrating after that loss that was? I mean, you guys win 3 straight games, including the big one against the Miami Dolphins when you had to go in Miami to get a victory. I think that was a big, like, if y'all would have made the playoffs and played in Wild Card Weekend, to me, that would have been the biggest win of the season for me. For me, going down the stretch, got to play Miami, very tough team, forced 4 turnovers on Tua. But how tough was that game after that game against the Detroit Lions? And the Detroit Lions got better. Detroit Lions had a hell of a season, but how tough to you as a Green Bay fan that loss was after that game?
Oh, man, it was really, really rough to watch. We just came out so flat. Like, if we came out and we lost like a shootout or we looked good but Detroit was better, that's one thing. I think that was the frustrating part is we came out and we looked like, all right, if we lose this, we'll just get them next week. But there wasn't going to be a next week. We just looked so flat, and it was frustrating. I'm not even going to lie. It's tough to even think about that game still, just of how bad we looked.
I feel that, man. I feel that. My boy Cheesy B was pretty hurt about the loss. But you got it was also a comment after the game that Alan Lazard wasn't coming back. He already opened admitted that he wasn't not coming back. So your thoughts on Alan Lazard openly admitted saying he wasn't coming back to the team. What was your thoughts on that one?
It's not really too devastating for me. Like, he's a good receiver, and he's going to be a solid number 2 for somebody else. Like, I hope everything goes well for him, but I'm not sure that we were going to keep him anyway. I don't think we'd have the cap space to pay him, and we already got Watson and Dobbs on the up and up. I say we'll probably either sign somebody else in free agency or maybe target someone like Jordan Addison in the first rounders.
Matter of fact, Jordan Addison is the best receiver in the NFL draft. Like I say, I really like Jordan Addison. I think he definitely will be a good fit for you guys in that receiving core. So I got this. This dude is the best. This dude is the best receiver in the draft. I'm telling you, this dude is legit. He's a legit wide receiver.
Oh, that's why I want him. I want to see Addison and Watson next year in Green Bay. That'd be fantastic. Along with Dobbs, we'd have a very, very bright wide receiver future in the next couple of years after that.
Yep.
Then, of course, there's the Aaron Rodgers issue that we got to straighten. His comments about he thinks he can be the MVP of the league still do kind of annoy me, because it does kind of what Gronk said. Like, what's important to you? Do you want to be the MVP or do you want to win a title?
I want to win a championship.
Right. And last year, it looked a lot of the time he was playing, like, instead of trying to play as a team and win, he looked like he was just trying to be a one-man show and win another MVP.
Yep. You got Luka Doncic at the line for a couple of one more free throw. Knocks down the second free throw for Luka Doncic right there. Luka Doncic with Giannis out. With Giannis potentially out, you could be very much looking at the MVP while Giannis is out. Like I said, my vote is still Giannis. I love Giannis. Big fan of him. And we got Luka making all 3 free throws. And here goes Victor Oladipo running some point guard for the Miami Heat. Victor Oladipo taking a screen. It goes a slip screen by Bam Adebayo. That's a miss. Luka with a rebound. He looked like he might have a triple-double tonight. The way he rebounded, scoring, assisting, look like he on the verge for another one of those triple-doubles tonight. We got Josh Green gets it to Luka. Luka Doncic dribbling, taking the screen from Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell rolling to the basket. Luka Doncic still dribbling the ball. He's got 5 seconds on the clock. He's going to try to shoot a step back. Good job by the Miami Heat defense. Josh Green with the miss. Look at that defense by Miami. I love that defense. You got Bam Adebayo pushing the ball up the court. Bam Adebayo gets it to Victor Oladipo. He's taking the screen. Oladipo with the floater. That is good. Good defense turning into the great offense. I love that defense on Luka Doncic. And that's one thing that's so special about Bam, as he can play defense. He can switch out on the guard when you need him to. And also, like I say, man, he gives you some of that great versatility on the offensive side of the basketball, as him getting the rebound right there, pushing the ball up the floor, right here playing some of that point guard center role. Gabe Benson gets a screen from Bam. Bam rolling to the rim again, gets it into the corner. The Screws rotates it to Victor Oladipo, rotates it back into the corner. The Screws, another miss. Good ball movement right there, though. Don't mind that shot. Great ball movement right there. You got Luka bringing the ball up the court. Luka gets it in the corner. Bill Bullock for a 3. No good. He gets the rebound back. Gets it out to Luka. Gets it to Finney Smith. Finney Smith gets it back to Luka. Luka got Screws on him. Luka gets it back to Finney Smith. Top of the 3. It is good by Finney Smith. Knocks down the 3. And we got a 4-second difference. Shot clock, game clock coming up right here. We got Screws with the basketball. Gets it to Gabe Benson, who was wide open. Turned down the open 3-point shot, but he's going to set it right back up. He's got 6 seconds on the shot clock. Screws gets it out. Screws gets it back. Screws shoots a deep 3. I don't understand that possession at all. And that's a shot clock violation.
That was sure something. That's for sure. Wasn't good, but it was something.
Yeah. So here we go. We got 2.5 seconds to go for Dallas. Dallas got 2.5 seconds to get a shot up right here. And Luka's gonna get the ball. He's gonna pull. Oh shit! What a basket by Luka Doncic. Man, that is unreal right there, bro.
Oh my goodness.
That is unreal, bro. I don't know who made the most of them this year out of him and Steph Curry, but Luka is right up there for us making those type of shots right there. He is right up there, man, for us making those type of shots right there.
One thing you can't let him do, don't let him step into a shot like that. That just looked like he was warming up in pregame.
Man, you not lying, man. You not lying. But we do got a commercial break right here. I'm about to go give me something to drink. Again, shout out to my boy Brett for coming up here with me. Commercial break, you guys. Lord, here we back. Luka Doncic ended the first quarter with the magic right there. With his magic wand, and we get ready to start the second quarter as Victor Oladipo coming up the court. Victor Oladipo gets the ball up to Bam Adebayo on the block. Bam Adebayo calls for traveling for Bam Adebayo. And here we go. Let's see who's going to be the man with Luka coming off the bench. On the bench right now. Let's see who's going to be the man for Luka Doncic. And here goes Spencer Dinwiddie, gets it to Josh Green. Josh Green goes up. He gets blocked. Is that a late foul? That's a late foul on Miami. Pretty much a late call right there.
Man, I really thought this would be a Bam Adebayo game, but he's been kind of disappointing on offense so far. At least when it
Yep.
comes to scoring.
Yep. He's been he's not really gotten off. How you expect him to get off? He's not really gotten off. Pretty much.
Yeah, no, I really thought, especially with all the injuries at the center position for Dallas, that he'd have thought he'd at least have 6 or 8 by now to start the game, but just hasn't been the case.
Yep. And so here we go. We got 2 free throws made by Josh Green coming up right there. Gabe Vincent with the basketball going to his left. He's going to pump fake, and that's going to be a turnover by the Miami Heat. And here we go. We got Dallas coming down the court. We got Dinwiddie bringing the ball up. Dinwiddie is dribbling. Dinwiddie got Dallas Bertans in the game. Dinwiddie taking the screen. Dinwiddie's going to pull for a 3-pointer by Spencer Dinwiddie right there. 36-19 early on for the Mavericks. Matt Screws coming out. And that goes another steal by Dallas. Here goes Bertans. Tried to lob it up. Good block right there by Caleb Martin. Here goes right here, Bam Adebayo crossover going up with the layup. That is good by Bam Adebayo. No, that is Bam right there. That is Bam with the layup right there. And he gets a fast break bucket. He has 4 points. He is 1 of 6 from the field. Something what Brett was talking about just a few minutes ago. Not getting off to a good start. Got Spencer Dinwiddie with a 3-pointer. That's an air ball. Rebound goes to Dwight Powell, and it goes out of bounds off Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock trying to catch the basketball in the corner. Here goes Gabe Vincent. Gets the basketball. He's going to pull for a 3. No good. Rebound, Josh Green. And here we go. We got Josh Green gets it to Dinwiddie. He is fouled. He will go to the line for a couple of free throws as of right now. Dallas is controlling every aspect of this basketball game as of right now. They're being a more aggressive team.
I was going to say the big difference right now is 3-point shooting.
Yep.
Miami hasn't hit 1, and Dallas has 7 already.
And Dinwiddie makes the first free throw for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Dinwiddie at the free throw line makes the second. And so he makes both free throws pretty much for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Gabe Vincent bringing the ball up the court for Spencer Dinwiddie. For Gabe Vincent, he goes Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo dribbling the basketball. Victor Oladipo hesitation. Going to the basket with the right hand. What a sweeping floater right there by Victor Oladipo. Right there. Great drive to the basket by Miami right there. And we got Spencer Dinwiddie break with the basketball. Spencer Dinwiddie, need him to get going. Need him probably be one of those ball handlers that Luka needs. And that goes a miss by Hardy right there. Jaden Hardy. And we got Caleb Martin coming up the court with the basketball. We got a loose ball foul on Dallas Bertans. So Dallas Bertans with a loose ball foul. Ooh, good move right there by Victor Oladipo right there. A little sweeping, little hook off the glass right there. And we got this is a pick and roll right here. And Bam Adebayo gets fouled. Good job. Good 2-man game right there. And he will go to the line. Go to the line, get you a couple of free throws, get a rhythm of your jump shot right now for Bam.
Yeah, I like Bam Adebayo as a player, but it just seems sometimes on offense he's just not that aggressive.
Yeah.
Like I love him. I think his skill set, I think he's like a top 3, maybe 4 passing big man in the league. He's one of the best playmakers from the center position. He's one of the best defenders if he could just find a way to crank the aggression up and pump out a couple more points and just kind of be more aggressive, looking
Yeah.
for his own shot, he probably he could probably crack a top 15, top 10 player in the league.
Yep. Yep. He probably can do it. He probably can do it.
Say
And
all the all,
he got the assets. He got the skill set. He got everything to do it. So we got Dinwiddie with the basketball. Spencer Dinwiddie dribbling. Spencer Dinwiddie got Matt Scrooce on him. Spencer Dinwiddie still dribbling. Dinwiddie gets it into the corner. That is a 3-pointer by Green right there. That is Green. And we got a Euro step by Bam, and he puts it up and in.
okay.
Bam come right down the court. Puts it up and in. Every time Brett say something, Bam come through. Say, here you go, huh?
Right.
So here you go. And we got Spencer Dinwiddie with a turnaround J. That is good by Spencer Dinwiddie with a turnaround J. That goes a bucket by Dinwiddie right there. And we got Victor Oladipo with the basketball, gets it to Scrooce. Matt Scrooce gets it to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin jab stepping. Caleb Martin gets it to Vincent. Vincent is hoping for the 3-pointer by Miami right there. So Miami look like they're getting heating up from the field pretty quickly for the Miami Heat. And we got, here we go. We got Dinwiddie dribbling the basketball. He is fouled. So Dinwiddie with Luka Doncic being a part of this game, he is being aggressive right now. He's been the aggressor right now with a Doncic out of the game.
I think that's exactly who needs to step up for him too. He's got to be that guy because I don't think they really have anybody else that can create their own look like Spencer outside of Luka.
Facts. I don't think they, like I said, that's my question mark. That's my kind of like my question mark. I don't think outside of Luka, they don't really got nobody else who can create their own shot and who can create for others outside of Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic basically has to do it all. And as Dinwiddie knocks down both free throws right there, it is a 15-point game for the Miami Heat. And here we go. We got a floater game again. Is that Bam right there? Is that Bam knocking down that floater? Let me find out. Uh-oh, he heard Brett right now. He heard Brett. That's Victor Oladipo. Okay, that was Victor Oladipo knocking down that floor. Let me find out. Bam, low-key kind of heard Brett. Kind of hurt him a little bit.
Say, I love it. I love seeing Bam succeed.
Bam low-key kind of heard you. He kind of hurt you. Here we go. We got the Dallas Bertans going to the basket. Oh, what a nice up and under layup. I ain't never seen Bertans do nothing like that. All I've seen him shoot. But him doing that, hey, I like it.
I was gonna say I've never really seen him bust that out before.
We got Tyler Hero with the spin move off the screen. Tyler Hero with the fadeaway. Good shot by Tyler Hero right there. Good shot by Tyler Hero, who's been pretty decent this year. And here we go. We got Dinwiddie dribbling the basketball, taking a screen from Josh Green. Dinwiddie dribbling the basketball. Dinwiddie gets double teamed, gets it out to Josh Green. He's going to get it to Hardy. Hardy goes up. He misses. Good defense by Adebayo. Here we go. We got Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero gets it to Oladipo for a 3-pointer. And we look like we got a timeout, Brett. Miami back in this game. Like I say, this the one team. Hey, you cannot let stay in the game. You got to put these Miami Heat guys away. You got to put them away no matter how many points they're down. This is a team that's going to keep fighting. They're not going to go away. You got to put these guys away.
Right? No, absolutely. Like, I think when it comes to Miami and Dallas, Miami to me definitely has the superior overall team. So Dallas really had to try to end this thing early. They really got to go on a nice run after this timeout. Otherwise, this might get ugly pretty quick.
Oh man! Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I got my boy from Sports Empire up here, Brett. He's a Milwaukee Bucks fan, Green Bay Packers fan. I want to another question I want to ask you. I want to get to, a kind of crazy play that kind of happened at the tail ending of the Lions game that kind of made a difference. And on that drive, the Lions scored that touchdown on that drive too. The Lions did score the touchdown on that drive on an idiotic penalty on Quay Walker. Give me your thoughts on that one right there.
Oh God. Quay Walker just really needs to grow up. I don't know what's more. I think the most frustrating part is I thought he would have learned, considering the fact that was the second time he's gotten kicked out of a game for shoving somebody on the coaching staff. This time, part of the medical staff. He got kicked out in Buffalo for shoving an assistant. Now he gets kicked out in our game, or the game we need to win, for shoving one of the trainers. Like, it's just such a stupid play, and now they get half the distance to the goal and a first down.
Yep.
Like, that's one of the biggest things I want to see, just him mature. I saw somebody post and said our first priority should be getting Quay Walker a therapist, and I'm starting to think
hey, man, what they say? Get it who?
Yeah, they said Packers' first offseason move should be getting Quay Walker a therapist.
He said getting Quay Walker. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. You got some funny fan people, bro. He said first move in the offseason get Quay Walker the other therapist. Hey, like I asked my partner, my homeboy Cheesy, what was the in this coming draft? What would you guys need? What would your guys needs in this draft? And he said, y'all need a right tackle. What do you guys need in the draft? What do you guys will look for in the draft and throughout this offseason for agent period? What do you think the Packers need to focus on fall?
So I do think a tackle is going to be would be a good option. I think if Peter Skronsky is going to be available, I think he'd be a good pickup at 15, or even if we trade up a spot or two for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could use an upgrade at safety. So if is it Brian Branch from Alabama is available?
Okay. Oh yeah, I like Brian Branch. He's a versatile player. He can play corner and safety.
And then also, I think we really need an extra edge rusher. I don't know if there's going to be any worth taking with the 15th pick, because I think all the elite ones are off the board before then, and everybody else might be a reach at 15.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think that we need a safety. Savage and Amos both had down years.
Yeah.
Offensive line, because who knows what we're doing with Bakhtiari. If we're going to – I think we might keep him, but he costs so much against our cap, I'm not sure. And then, yeah, just an extra edge rusher because Rashawn Gary's out for a couple months going into the season.
Yeah. So here we go. We got Luka back in the game. He spent some good minutes on the bench right there, and Dinwiddie with a 3-pointer, which is no good by Spencer Dinwiddie. And here goes Tyler Hero with the basketball, gets it up to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler gets it. And there goes a 3 by Gabe Vincent. That's no good. Rebound goes to Luka. Luka dunk it, bring the ball up the court. Luka, signature step back, top of the 3-pointer. That is good by Luka dunk it right there. Good 3-pointer by Luka. It's funny every time this dude makes something. I'll be like, damn, how can you stop this dude, man? Ain't nothing you can do if he step back and hit that.
Right.
And we got Victor Oladipo with the crossover. Man, Victor Oladipo giving Miami some good energy, man. Good shot, good layup by Victor Oladipo right there. And here goes Luka coming down the court again. Luka dug it, dribbling the basketball. Luka taking the screen. This time they're going to double him. He's going to throw it to a 3-pointer. Reggie Bullock is hot tonight. He is hot tonight. He on fire tonight. And we got Tyler Hero dribbling the basketball. Gets it to Orlando Robinson. He fakes the shot, gets it out to Oladipo. Oladipo gets it back to Hero. Hero gets a screen. Hero trying to go left. Good defense by Dallas. Gets it to Jimmy Butler, and he is fouled. He would go to the line. Yeah, Bullock hot tonight.
Yeah, it's weird to see. Just Dallas is just lighting it up. This version of Dallas, if they could shoot this well all the time, they
Yep.
would definitely be much higher in the standings. That's for sure.
Yeah, they lighting it up. Dallas lighting it up tonight. And here
So,
we go. We got at the line, Jimmy Butler knocking down a free throw.
so do you think Jokic wins his third MVP this year, or first person since Bird?
It's a great chance he could do it. It's really a great chance. It's a great chance he can really do it. I think Luca may have the odds right now, but it's a great chance. I think Jokic can really do it.
I think the only reason I don't think Luca will do it, and this all comes back to getting him another playmaker or just another superstar to play with. I think the issue is you're relying so heavily on him, but I think he just runs out of gas in the second half of the year.
Yep.
I think that's going to be the issue. Can he maintain this throughout all 82 games? And I just don't think he does it.
And we got Luca with another step back 3-point shot again. Luca
Anytime I say something about a player, they just hit a bucket in the next possession.
He got a foul. Now Adebayo will go to the line, and Luca Doug just 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. Man, dude, that dude just good, bro. That dude just so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And ain't nothing, like I say, ain't nothing you can do about that, man. This dude been playing against grown men since he was 17,
Right.
15 years old. And here we go. We got Tyler Hero dribbling the basketball. Tyler Hero pulls up. That is a good shot by Tyler Hero. But the assignment of the day for Miami, got to find a way to contain Luka a little bit better than what you are. If you're going to double him, take the ball up out his hands. Make somebody else score if you're going to double him. And now you're switching with Bam Adebayo guarding him. And he's going to cross him over. He's going to try to go to the basket. He's going to go up. That's good defense by Bam. Here goes Miami coming down with the basketball. Here goes a pass, and Jimmy Butler with the miss. Rebound goes to Josh Green. And it's a loose ball foul on Miami. On Miami.
I think that's the right call. I think Bam has to be the one to guard Luka. He's
Yep.
the only one. He's the only one with the size to actually contest him.
And he's the only one been actually guarding them pretty solid too.
Right?
Every
Yeah.
time he gets on them.
In the words of Shaq, everybody else is just barbecue chicken at this point.
Yep. And guess what? We just said that, and guess who was on him? Tyler Hero, and he scores over Tyler Hero just like that. And Tyler Hero dribbling the basketball. He shoots a floater, and he gets the bucket back right there for Tyler Hero. And here we go. We got Josh Green going to the basket. He misses. Rebound goes to Josh Green again. He outfights Bam for the rebound. Here goes Tim Hardaway Jr. Ball fake. 3-point jump shot. No good. Rebound goes to Bam. Here goes Bam Adebayo bringing the ball up the court. Bam dribbling. Bam going to the rim. And he misses. Rebound goes to Jimmy Butler. He misses. And he was fouled on the rebound. Get a couple of free throws. We have a timeout with 2:03 left to go in the quarter.
So I think it's going to be interesting this offseason to see which stars actually become available.
In the free agency block.
Yeah.
I started to want to know if this is actually really James Harden. James Harden last year in Philadelphia. If this doesn't work, I believe it will be his last year in Philadelphia if this doesn't work. And it's a question I kind of want to bring. I kind of want to bring to you. Who's up under the most pressure? Which team do you think really up under the most pressure to try to win a title? Or give me a player that's up under the most pressure.
A player that's under the pressure to win a title.
Yeah. Or a team that's under the most pressure that you think that need to win.
I almost feel like the right answer is I feel like James Harden is under a ton of pressure to win a title. He's got all the regular season accolades. He's got all the MVPs, and now
Yep.
he just has to win one. I want to say Chris Paul as well, but obviously I don't think he's winning a title unless he leaves Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
His team, if you asked me at the beginning of the year, I would have said Phoenix because they're relying on an aging Chris Paul too, but I don't believe that's going to happen.
Yep.
I think my answer always will fall back to I think it'll just end up falling back to the 76ers just because James Harden, I feel like he's the one that needs it the most for his legacy, or at least he's right up there.
Yep. Oh. To be honest, I think Chris Paul, I don't know if he will ever win a championship. I believe when he lost the finals to the Milwaukee Bucks, when they had the best record last year, and they didn't come to play against Dallas, that was his last chance to get closer to an NBA championship. Like, after they lost to you guys, to Milwaukee, I didn't think they would win a championship the next following year. With the Warriors getting back healthy, and we all seen when they got healthy, they end up winning the NBA title. The Grizzlies started being great. The West is starting to get kind of a little better and better, even though the West is kind of like a disappointment this year. And you kind of know the Eastern Conference got a little bit better. I feel like that was Chris Paul's last opportunity to win a title.
Yeah, I don't think he wins. I don't think he wins one unless he's willing to take a smaller contract to go to an actual contender. Like, he's definitely not winning one in Phoenix. That's for sure. That ship has sailed.
Yep.
I think there's some places he could still go to win one, but it would require him to take a pay cut and maybe even potentially be a backup.
Yep.
I'm not sure if
Chris Paul
would be about that.
Definitely agree with that.
I said that's why I went with James Harden. I was like, oh, this year I don't think Chris Paul has a chance in the slightest.
So we back for the second quarter. Jimmy Butler at the line. We got 2:03 left to go in the quarter to halftime. Jimmy Butler at the line making a first free throw. And here we go. We got Jimmy Butler at the line for another free throw. Miami coming in this game 25 and 21, turned it on a little bit. Dallas a little bit more disappointing, 24 and 22, coming off the Western Conference Finals last year, coming off basically the Final Four of the NBA. And we got Luka Doncic is fouled by Jimmy Butler. Fouled by Jimmy B.
Yeah, I was thinking about Dallas and trying to think of stars that might be available this offseason. And the biggest name I can think of was Karl Anthony Towns first came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be unhappy with the whole situation with Rudy Gobert, so I'm not sure if he'll want to stick around that situation.
I told people that wasn't gonna work.
I think Rudy Gobert is still a great player. I think in the right situation he can still be a great player. But as soon as he went to Minnesota, like, oh boy, that is.
I think Rudy Gobert is a very good player. I just don't think he's a number one. He can be the best player on a championship team. I just don't think he can be the best player on the championship team.
No, I don't think Rudy Gobert will even come close to winning a title until he gets on a different contract that pays him.
Yeah.
I think he can be like one of the best players on a championship team, but not.
Not the guy on a championship team. Yep.
And he can't be one of your like two highest paid guys on a championship team.
Yep. And we got Jimmy Butler gets it out to Victor Oladipo, pump fake. Tyler Hero will take the three. That is no good. Bam Adebayo with the tip in. Brett just got to keep saying something for Bam Adebayo just to step up and make a play. Just step up and make a play right now. And we got Dwight Powell gets it into the corner. Josh Green is open. He missed out of bounds. It's a loose ball foul. Look like, is they calling on Dwight Powell?
Let's see, I think so.
Go ahead. What?
Oh, I said I think so. Oh, out of bounds. What a lot.
So here we go. And we got a foul. And Dorian Finney Smith will go to the line. So here we go, man. 112 to go. Dorian Finney Smith with 5 points in this game right now. Shout out to everybody that coming through the chat. Me and my boy Brett. Happy that he allowed to join me on the play-by-play. Commentary, you know what? We might have to link up and do a football game tomorrow, if you're going to be available. We can probably do a playoff game tomorrow. You're going to be available.
I'll say as long as I'm not sleeping, I should be. I work at 5 a.m. to 3, so.
Yo. And we got Jimmy Butler getting trapped, and he bounces the ball out of bounds. Good trap by the Miami Heat, by the Dallas Mavericks right there. So here we go. We got Luka Doncic bringing the ball up the court. Luka Doncic dribbling. Luka Doncic got Bam on him. Luka Doncic dribbling. Luka Doncic turn around, fade away, no good. Every time Bam get on him, he miss. Every time Bam get on him, he miss. And here we go. We got Jimmy Butler bringing the basketball up the court. Jimmy Butler dribbling. Jimmy Butler gets it to Hero, and he puts it up and in. 9-point game. Miami right back in it. What's good, Amy? How you doing, Amy?
I was going to say, I think the biggest improvement I'm seeing from Miami is they're turning the ball over a lot less. They had 5 in the first quarter and only 2 since.
Yep. And that goes a steal by Bam. That should be a foul on Luka. Oh, that should have been a foul. He undercutted him, and Miami ends up getting the ball right back. And here we go. We got Jimmy Butler gets it up to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry slows it down, sets it back up. You got 4, you got 3, you got 2, you got 1, and that's the end of the first half of play. And we got a 60-51 game. The biggest thing part of it, that Miami is back in this game. Brett, what do you see out of the first half before we take a halftime break?
Like I said, what I like from Miami is now they've cut down on the turnovers, and it seems like they're starting to put Bam on Luka more. I think that was the biggest thing they could do because Bam's the only one with the size, the versatility, and the speed to actually guard Luka and actually bother his shot. From Dallas, I liked it really just comes down to the shooters are hitting their shot. The defense showed up. They're forcing turnovers. They're playing very well. So I think that's going to be the key for the second half. As long as Dallas' shooters can just keep hitting their open looks like they sometimes don't, then they should. I think they'll win this game.
Yep, and that's your first half results. My boy Brett gave y'all. Y'all go get your food, go get your snacks, go to the bathroom. Whatever you got to do, we'll be back for the second half, you guys.
Oh, it works. Rody. Yes.
doing?
So we back for the second half of play coming up. So the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat finished the first half really strong.
Oh man.
So here we go. We got the start of the second half. We got Kyle Lowry gets the ball to Caleb Martin. He knocks down the three. That's a good start for the second half of play right there. So it's a 6-point game for the Dallas Mavericks. So here we go. We got Dorian Finney-Smith with the basketball. Finney-Smith gets it to Luke. Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka Doncic dribbling. Luka Doncic still dribbling. He spins, gets it out to Hardaway Jr. Pump fake, steps inside the arc for a mid-range, in and out. Rebound, Caleb Martin. Here goes Lowry. Throws it to Tyler Hero in the corner for a three. That is no good. Rebound goes to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic pushing the ball up the court. Luka Doncic using his body as a shield. Gets it to Dinwiddie at the top of the three. No good. Rebound goes to Caleb Martin. And we got Kyle Lowry bringing the ball up the court. Kyle Lowry gets the ball to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero looked like he called for traveling. Was he called for traveling on that play?
Yeah, it looked like it. That's I think that the call was.
I'll reset the score for everybody. So here we go. We got Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka Doncic dribbling. Luka Doncic gets it out to Tim Hardaway. Gets it back to Luka. Gets it to Tim in the corner. Wide open. Dinwiddie for a three. That is good by Spencer Dinwiddie knocking down a three. Good ball movement right there by the Dallas Mavericks in that corner right there. That's one thing you got to do against a zone defense. You got to move that zone around. Make that zone defense kind of work. And Caleb Martin with the missed rebound goes to Luka Doncic. He's going to push the ball up the court. Luka Doncic dribbling, going to his left. Luka Doncic comes back to the right. Luka Doncic hesitates, goes up over Bam, and that's his first score of the night over Bam right there.
I'll say you can't hold down Luka forever. Good hit.
No, you can't hold down Luka forever on that one. And here we go. We got Caleb Martin gets it in the corner. Kyle Lowry gets it back to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin taking the three, no good. Tipped up and in by Jimmy Butler. And here we go. We got Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka Doncic dribbling. And we got an offensive foul. Look like on Dwight Powell.
I'll say it's funny when that story broke earlier when Trae Young wanted to trade. I saw one of the leaders and odds are at I believe he was one of the odds leaders, and a lot of Dallas fans wanted Dallas to trade for Trae Young.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I really, really hate that fit. I don't think that would be a good fit at all.
And here we go. We got the Dallas Mavericks with Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic gets dribbling. He's gonna post up. He's gonna miss. It's a foul on Tyler Hero. And somebody got a technical foul. Tyler Hero got a technical foul. So frustrated Tyler Hero. And Luka Doncic makes the free throw right there.
I do love that they have show confidence in Luka sending him to the line, even though he's not that great of a free throw shooter.
And we got a 3-pointer by Luka, and rebound goes to the Miami Heat. Here goes Kyle Lowry going coast to coast. He gets fouled. That was a makeup call right there. That was actually a makeup call. Kyle Lowry hasn't scored tonight either. I realize that. He hasn't put up a basket tonight. I don't believe he scored tonight.
He has 4 points so far.
He did score. Okay. Did he score?
Yeah, he has 4 points.
Damn. And we got a missed free throw by Lowry.
I think Lowry's best value for Miami at this point is a salary filler for a trade for a real star.
And here we go. And we got Luka with the basketball. It's a kickball. So we got Dallas taking the basketball out. And we got Spencer Dinwiddie gets the ball to Luka on the wing. Luka Doncic job stepping. Luka Doncic with a three gets a ball to Tim Hardaway Jr. He is fouled on a 3-point shot.
Whew.
And Hardaway Jr. knocks down the first free throw for Tim Hardaway Jr. He used to be a rocket killer. Tim Hardaway Jr. used to be a damn rocket killer. Every time we play him, he used to kill us.
I can't think about Tim Hardaway Jr. without thinking of there was the Rising Stars game with him and Dion Waiters.
Yeah.
Have you seen those highlights where those two just go shot for like?
You ain't lying. Yup, I did. And Tim Hardaway Jr. knocks down, look like he knocks down all 3 free throws for Tim. And here we go. We got Dorian Finney-Smith gets it up to Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie dribbling. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to take a step back. 3, no good. Rebound goes to Tim Hardaway Jr. Tips it out to 3-pointer by Dorian Finney-Smith. And we got a timeout. by the Miami Heat. The lead is back up to 15. Miami was getting a little bit of boost of momentum. That's a tremendous play by Tim Hardaway Jr. tipping it out to Finney Smith. That was a perfect tip out too.
Mm-hmm.
Right into the shot, right into a shot.
I'll say Dallas just overall looks like they have a little more pep to their step. They just look like they want it more right now.
Yep, they look like they do. So how you I got a question for you. How do you evaluate your rookies this year? Quay Walker, Devontae White, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson. How do you evaluate all of those guys? Like every rookie that was in the building that played this year. If you had to give them a grade, what would you give them for this year? If you had to give them a grade,
I would give I think Christian Watson. I would have to give it A plus. Like that second half of the year was just absolutely phenomenal by him. It dealt with some injury and drop issues, but overall he's a big reason why I'm so excited for part of this future. Quay, I would give him like a probably like a solid B. Like he was a phenomenal player. Like he's a very good tackler. I just absolutely need to see him get his temper under control. Romeo Dobbs, I'd probably give like a solid B minus as well. Devontae Wyatt, I really would love to give like a high grade. The issue is he didn't play that much. When he did, he always got to the quarterback. I'd probably give him like a solid C plus as well, but that's mostly due to the fact that we didn't see it over a large sample size. If I'm judging just his play when he's on the field, it probably just gets bumped up to like a B or a B plus. He was fantastic in limited minutes.
yeah.
Like I absolutely love what we saw from our rookie class this year. I think the Packers' issue more so just had to do with inconsistent play calling and just a non-existent run defense.
Yep. The running back situation. Do you like your running back situation? I mean, with AJ Dillon seems to be pretty solid this year. You had Aaron Jones, who could be really good. Did you feel like the running game was kind of used enough this year?
No, it definitely wasn't. I felt like our offense should have been run through those two, run first, and use the play action to leverage easier looks for Rodgers. And now we have a difficult choice because I think Aaron Jones is one of the better running backs in the league. I think he's at least top 10 at worst.
Yeah.
I think, but the issue is now he's going to have a cap hit of like $20 million. So I'm feeling like he's going to get cut most likely or traded, or we'll have to restructure his deal. I just hope we find a way to keep him. But I think that was the biggest problem with our offense, that we tried to be a pass first offense when it just had to be Jones and Dillon the entire time.
And here we go. We got the start of coming out of the timeout. We got Tyler Hero gets the ball to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin from the top of the three, no good. Rebound goes to the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. And here we go. What's good, Falcon? How you doing, Falcon? What's good? And we got the turnaround jump shot. That is good. And the foul by Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic tough, man. That dude tough, bro. Mm-hmm. That's tough. How you doing, Falcon? Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe, buddy. How you doing tonight? Doing today, man? Got me and Brett here doing the game tonight. Dallas in Miami tonight. He said, I don't even play baseball. We weren't talking about baseball. We were talking about a little football, and we're doing a basketball game. So we got a 9-0 run by the Dallas Mavericks right here. 18-point game. Jimmy Butler gets double team, and that's a great double team, and it's out of bounds off Dwight Powell. Not
I was
about Dwight Powell.
think whatever you do, you got to make sure that Lowry and Hero aren't on Luca. He's just cooking both of them. Too small.
Yep. You said basketball, MLB. You said
Basketball, my bad.
so. We
What
got.
sport do you like?
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was asking Falcon. What's his sport? What
What's your
sport
favorite
does he
sport,
like?
Falcon? And here we go. We got Tim Hardaway Jr. going to the basket. He misses. He puts it back up and in. No good. Rebound goes to Bam Adebayo. Here goes Lowry. Gets it out to Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the miss. In and out. Rebound goes to Reggie Bullock. You say you love soccer? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, low key, soccer is a great sport to play, man. Help you with your footwork. It's a great sport to play, to be honest. And we got Victor Oladipo goes up and he puts it up and in with the layup. All right, Falcon, appreciate you. Come right back, man. Thank you. So Victor Oladipo is playing well. 15 points for Vic. And here goes to Miami Heat. Every time Dallas come get a big lead, Miami comes right back. Trying to come right back. Again. You got to put these guys away when you have an opportunity to put them away. Got to put them away.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to avoid switching smaller guys onto Luke. He's gonna kill him every time.
Yep. And we got a 3-point shot been made by the Dallas Mavericks. Back up to 17 points. We got Victor Oladipo with the basketball. Gets it out to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler gets it into the corner to Tyler Hero. He's going to step inside the arc. Misses. He's struggling tonight. Dwight Powell with a rebound. Dwight Powell with a rebound right there. And here goes Luka Doncic. Gets it up to Spencer Dinwiddie. Gets it into the corner. Wide open. Hardaway Jr. with a missed 3-pointer. And here we go. We got a foul on Dallas, and Bam Adebayo will go to the line for a couple of free throws. So Bam Adebayo will go to the line for a couple of free throws. The Miami Heat managed to get the lead down by 10, down by 9. And after that, it been all Dallas. So Miami is hanging on by a thread, a little bit of a thread, pretty much.
All right, I got a question for you, Coach.
Go ahead.
Divisional round coming up. Who are your picks to win this weekend?
Oh man, my picks. I got the Bengals over the Bills. I like the Bengals, that matchup. I got the Chiefs over the Jaguars. A lot of people think that game can be an upset. I got the Eagles over the Giants in a close game, but I do think the Giants are low key can still win that game. I think they can win that game though. And I got the 49ers over Dallas. I think Dallas could end up beating the 49ers if their defenses come out ready to play. I think Dallas can beat the 49ers, but I got the 49ers winning that game.
I was gonna say we have all the same picks except I got Bills over Bengals.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm both that Bills can definitely win the game. Bills can definitely win that ball game.
The biggest concern I have with the Bengals is they're missing their left tackle, and right guard. Like,
yup.
That's kind of my issue. I'm just not sure how that line's gonna hold up.
Yup. But one thing, I didn't even think about that offensive line being that hurt. But one thing I know that what you can make up an offensive line with, if you can have a great quarterback. If you have a great quarterback, you can make up for the offensive line a little bit. If you have a great quarterback that has some stability in the pocket, that know how to move around, I think you can make up for an offensive line like that. But Joe Burrow continues to get beat up consistently by that offensive line, but he does make up for a lot of the offensive line mistakes too, though.
Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. He's a absolutely phenomenal talent, that's for sure.
Yep. Definitely. And we got a free throw made. And I think for the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game as well, you got to get Joe Mixon and Piron the football. You got to be able to run the football. If you can run the football against the Buffalo Bills, you have a great shot of winning the game. If you can run the football, definitely against them.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a lot of runs and short passes. You just got to slow down that pass rush to give the occasional shot play time to develop.
Yep, facts. So we got 2 free throws made by the Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Mavericks up 19 with 4 minutes to go in this quarter. We got Kyle Lowry gets the ball to Scroops, and we got a loose ball foul. Kyle Lowry has done much of nothing tonight.
Just tonight?
Tonight. He hasn't done much of that tonight. And on the season. He haven't done nothing on the season. I know that. Man, he hasn't done nothing since he got paid. He hasn't really done nothing since he got paid. He's still in a little bit. He's still in a little bit. We got a missed 3-point shot.
I know who's opting into their player option this offseason.
Yeah, we got a out of bounds by Luka Doncic. Every time I think about someone getting a big payday and someone stealing it, I think about Brock Osweiler, how much he stole from the Houston Texans. I still think he should be in jail for right now after stealing.
My mind always goes to the NBA offseason of 2016. Memphis Grizzlies signed Chandler Parsons for
yeah, he robbed him. He definitely robbed him.
Just to watch him play like 20 games for them over the next 4 years.
Hey, he definitely robbed him. He definitely robbed him. And we got a block shot on Matt Screws. He definitely robbed him. His best season ever was in Houston. His best season ever was in Houston. Was his last year back, basically at Houston. He had some good seasons for us. After that, after he left Houston, he was never the same no more.
No, I still just watching that, even watching him in Houston before, I'm like, okay, like he can be like a solid role player contributor, but 4 years, 94, like
but he was actually good when he played in Houston. It's just when he left, he wasn't great no more. Yeah. He wasn't the same when he left. Just he wasn't no more good. And we got Josh Green, who I talked about earlier, with the potential 3-point play, and we got a timeout. So Dallas right now is all over the Miami Heat right now. See, when it get interesting, when it get to blowout games like this, I start to talk about other stuff and like this. So when it get to games like this, and unless the game is entertaining, that's the only way I can really focus on a ball game. But if this game getting out of hand too much, I started talking about other sports and stuff like you said, Chandler Parsons and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Been good since he left Houston.
I was chuckling. I was reading some of the stuff that John Wall was saying on his.
Yeah. Talking about Houston, the Houston Rockets.
About Houston, how his 2017 Wizards team would have beat the crap out of a bronze Cleveland team.
Yeah. Like I say, I don't know what went on a lot in Houston, but it was true. It was a lot of that was true because I believe what John Wall said. And again, I went back and looked at it and I laughed. It was funny. The way he said the things, that was funny. The way he said it. And Murray came out on the Spurs, though. Murray did come out on the Spurs, too. He came out on the Spurs.
Yeah, no, I really came after Tony Parker. I didn't see that coming.
Yep. He said Tony Parker was mad when Pop gave him the starting spot. Finally gave him the starting spot. He said Pop was mad at Tony Parker was kind of mad.
I never understood that. Like, I guess it's probably different when you've been the starter for so long and now somebody's trying to unseat you. But at the same time, I feel like you just got to know when it's time to step back.
Yep. You got to know when it's time to hand the car keys over. You definitely got to know when it's time to do that.
I would say, yeah, Tony Parker then tried to still prove he was a starter, I guess, for that 1 year in Charlotte. It's so weird to think that he actually went to Charlotte.
That is. I would love to see the Tony Parker end his career in San Antonio. I would love to see that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would say the him on Charlotte just goes right up there with those weird superstars that played in weird spots for their last year, like Tracy McGrady in San Antonio and
Yeah, yeah,
Hakeem on
yeah.
Toronto.
Yep, yep. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. Kim Olajuwon went to Toronto as well. When he left Houston, after he left Houston, he went to Toronto.
Yeah, that was a really weird sight. I I'm the only thing the one thing I really enjoy watching about the Rockets is I do like how some players have came out and started saying to start running their offense through a Sangoon.
Yep, yep. Jokic actually came out and said that. Jokic actually came out and said the Rockets need to run the offense to Sengun through Alp. So I like I said, man, I agree with that. Alp is special, man. The dude is special. He's a
I'll say
special talent.
Yeah, I'll say I think you can almost create an offense just like they have in like Sacramento or Denver with him on your team. Just kind of run because he's a phenomenal passer. You can
Yep,
almost run him off like the elbow or low block and just run everything through him.
yep. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. And we got Jimmy Butler with the miss. Rebound goes to the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks up by 22 points. Normal guy was good, man. How you doing tonight? And here we go. We got Luka Doncic gets the ball, dribbling, faces up, he misses. Rebound goes to Jimmy Butler. He was fouled by Dorian Finney-Smith. He said, "I am
I am the 10th like.
the 10th like." Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man. Mr. Normal Guy. Thank you, Mr. Normal Guy.
I would say I always love how Jimmy Butler just looks like a star level player in the regular season, but as soon as the playoffs hit, he just becomes like the second coming of Michael Jordan, and there's just no.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Jimmy Butler, man, be having some great playoff performances, man. I really like Jimmy Butler, man. He's been having some great playoff performances. Real talk, he does.
I would say he's one of those guys. Outside of like LeBron and a couple other high level superstars, I'm not sure if there's anybody that elevates their game more in big moments than Jimmy Butler.
Yep, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. He loves the big moments. Jimmy Butler loves those big moments right there. I really like it for Jimmy Butler. And we got Josh Green goes up and he is fouled with the elevation by Josh Green.
People are gonna know me just because all my characters are the same fucking name. Actually, it's crazy. I've been going off with what hat they're wearing.
Yeah, I know. I was actually just looking at something during the halftime break,
Mm-hmm.
and it was how many games Milwaukee players have missed due to injury. Man, it's wild. I didn't realize we missed this many games due to injury. Chris Middleton, 38. Joe Ingles missed 32 games. Pat Connaughton, 16. Drew Holiday, 11. And Giannis, 10. Like, that is a lot of games to miss due to injury. And we're only 3 games into the season. We're a little over halfway.
Yep. Definitely. And yep.
Do you understand how hard it is to fucking play if you're jumping around?
I was saying, I think my one of my favorite moves of the offseason, because this came off a thread of
Mm-hmm.
somebody was talking about Boston Celtics injury. Man, how about Malcolm Brogdon?
Oh yeah. Malcolm Brogdon has been great. He's been great. Yep. One of my favorite moves is Murray. Murray going DeJounte Murray going to Atlanta. They did get a big win versus Dallas the other night. They have potential to straighten it up, but again, I think it's some moving parts that definitely needs to go in Atlanta. I think John Collins needs to find a way, needs to finally get up out of there. I don't think John Collins. I think they've been trying to trade John Collins for about a couple of years. He just doesn't fit with Atlanta anymore. Human Trae Young has issues. He definitely needs the ball to be effective. He definitely needs the ball to be effective. Nate McMillan and Trae Young not on the same page. I don't think they're on the same page. So I definitely think it's some issues going on in Atlanta. But Murray is a leader. He's really good, averaging 21 points per game. I kind of liked that move. I liked that move going to Atlanta when Murray went to Atlanta.
Oh, I love that move too. I think I said with Atlanta, it's just going to be Trae Young learning to play and move without the ball more, and just not be so stagnant. His off-ball movement almost reminds me of at times Harden when he was on Houston and he didn't have the ball, he wouldn't move very much.
Mm-hmm.
Ray tends to do the same thing. He'll just kind of hang out in the corner and not look interested until he's one pass away.
Way weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just need to do something with Collins. I think they just want too much for him.
Yep. So we got about 40 seconds to go in the half. This game turned into a lopsided beatdown so far. We got Luka Doncic step back 3-pointer that is bang bang, really good right there for Luka Doncic. Right there, it is 90-67 as of right now, and we have Victor Oladipo gets it out, and that's a traveling violation on Victor Oladipo. 26 seconds to go in the quarter. Luka Doncic hits him with the same move, step back, his signature step back three. That is a lethal jump shot. Lethal jump shot.
Yeah, when Luka's shooting this well, there's really nothing you can do.
You lying. So here we go. We got Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic taking the screen. Luka Doncic gets double team, gets it to the Dwight Powell pump fakes, and he lays it up in the end. 25-point game with 7 seconds to go. He goes Victor Oladipo gets the ball in the corner. Caleb Martin gets the ball to Scroose, and that's an in and out. That's the end of the third quarter. 25-point beatdown by the Dallas Mavericks, coming off a loss against the Atlanta Hawks. They come back strong against Miami, and now it's looking like just a murder scene going on right now.
You know, there's some other comments that I was curious what you thought about them, Coach. I don't know if you saw the Austin Rivers comments about how a lot of young players now are more interested in trying to do fancy moves and get mixtapes instead of focusing on the fundamentals.
Yep. I saw that comment. Like I said, I can't disagree with him, man. I really can't disagree with him, and that's probably related to my Houston Rockets. Kind of the way they kind of play. But yeah, I don't disagree with him, man. We're not really a good organization right now. So can't disagree with them until we start winning, actually pulling together and winning ball games. So and nothing I could disagree with anybody said about the organization or the team. Because that's the way we look right now.
I would say I think the one thing I want to see from Jalen Green, and this drives me up a wall when I watch him. He'll like drive into like triple teams and then just try to take a tough shot.
Yep.
I just want to see his decision making improve when he's driving to the hole and just start kicking it out to open shooters.
That's why I say that's why he shoots poorly, pretty badly, because his shot selection don't really be all that good. If he start having great shot selection like he did, like he did against what was that team that we played the other day in Charlotte? Like we played against Charlotte. He had great shot selection, but guess what? He was efficient. Other games, I want to see him do that consistently. He was great against Charlotte. He balled out against Charlotte.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say I'm going to start looking at some of these younger prospects outside of like Scoot and Victor and try to
Yep.
know what those two are all about at this point.
Oh yeah, Victor Wembanyama, man, he's crazy, man. He's crazy good. Victor Wembanyama is crazy good. That dude is crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see where he ends up. With the way it's looking, he probably ends up in. That's what I love about the draft lottery, though. Like, it's just kind of up to chance. Like,
Yeah, it's
I think San Antonio would be fun because they know how to develop big men very well.
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So what's the relationship between Aaron Rodgers and your GM, the GM for the Packers? The relationship is good between him and Gutekunst.
Honestly, I really don't. I don't think it's that great because that was
Okay.
one of the big holdups last year that they were. He tried to pull it's either him or me thing with Gutekunst. So I don't think they necessarily have a great relationship. Although I do like the moves for the most part that he has made. Not every move's been a hit, but I think Goody's been done a pretty good job of building up the supporting cast of this team. I think our last truly awful draft was almost the Jordan Love draft.
Yo, I think everybody expected the Packers to get a receiver. They didn't expect nobody to come up with Jordan Love as going back into the first round, getting Jordan Love. I don't think that was supposed to be expected.
Like I said, the worst part wasn't even the Jordan. Like, Jordan Love was rough in the first round. Like, it wouldn't have bothered me, I guess, if we picked him with our regular pick, but the fact we traded up to get him,
yeah,
and then didn't play him for the next 3 years, like, it's just like the rest of that draft too was just really bad. Like, outside of AJ Dillon, like Josiah DeGuara, he hasn't been good, and we just got to like a lot of just players that look like they're just third stringers at best.
Yep. So we had an alley oop to Bam out of Bio, and we got the Luka Doncic gets the basketball. Luka Doncic is fouled by Gabe Denton. 25-point whooping.
Yeah. No, you're good.
25-point whooping tonight. And we got Luka Doncic gets the ball from Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic shoots a signature step back three, no good. Rebound goes to Victor. Goes to Bam. Bam dribbling the ball up the court. Victor Oladipo gets a screen. Victor Oladipo shoots a floater. He's pretty much the only one that really been good for the Miami Heat tonight. Pretty much. You do got a doubleheader tonight. You do got Memphis going right into LA and playing the Lakers. I will be a part of the N1 podcast tonight since we ain't got nothing else to really do too much.
Oh,
and we got Dwight Powell with the miss. Rebound goes to Bam. We got Tyler Hero stepped out with the traveling violation. He struggled tonight as well.
I'll say I've only gotten to go on there like once or twice, but I always love being part of the N1 podcast. Just any chance I get to talk about hoops is always a good time.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, man. Yeah. Anytime if I'm not doing like I said a play-by-play, I would love to go on the N1 podcast. I've been on that like about 4 times, I believe. Already, I've been on that like 4 times. And we got Spencer Dinwiddie gets the ball to Reggie Bullock for a 3. That is good by Reggie Bullock.
I'll say I love everybody on there. Marcus's takes sometimes are a little out there, but
everybody, Marcus's takes.
Nah, I still have it saved on TikTok where he said Chris Webber was the 4th greatest player of all time.
Oh no, that ain't crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. He's not the 4th greatest player of all time.
He even named Chris Webber before he even mentioned Michael Jordan. It was the most comical thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible.
And here we go. We got we had a 3-pointer by the Dallas Mavericks.
I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah.
And we got Dwight Powell shoots a 3. That is no good. Rebound goes to Josh Green. Look at Josh Green out hustling everybody out there on the court. And we got Luka Doncic goes up with the layup. They need to call a timeout right here. Josh Green just out hustled Miami's whole deep team right there on that rebound. And we got Gabe Vincent in the corner, step back 3-pointer in the corner, no good. Spencer Dinwiddie bring the ball up the court. 28-point beat down tonight. Me and Brett definitely expect no beat down tonight like this.
No.
And we got Spencer Dinwiddie dribbling the basketball. He's going to pull for a 3-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Matt Screws. And we got Victor Oladipo gets the ball to Screws, gets the ball to Bam. He gets doubled. Gets the ball to Victor Oladipo. That's a bucket 3-pointer. I say he's been the only one great tonight, pretty much, for Miami. He's been the only one really that good tonight.
No, they just came out flat. It's been real disappointing to watch.
Yep.
Like, I think the only positive takeaway for something, like, Bam's done a great job on Luka tonight, but the only one. Other than that, like, outside of Victor and Strus, it's just been a rough night overall for Miami.
Yeah. And here we go. We got the inbound coming in. Luka Doncic just throws a shot up. Damn, he almost made that. Man, if he made that, boy, something crazy, man. You might have to check that dude for PEDs. I ain't gonna lie. We got the floater by Tyler Hero, and he was fouled. You might have to check him for PEDs.
So he's gonna get that random drug test like Donovan.
Yeah, he's gonna get that random drug test. He made that. He might have to get that random drug test. Hey, let's get some blood. Let's get some blood up out of him. Let's get some blood up out of him right quick. See if he make sure he's not cheating. So he goes Tyler Hero at the line for the N1. And so we got 99.9 chance to win. In this fourth quarter, they just popped up on the screen. We got Spencer Dinwiddie in the corner. Spencer Dinwiddie dribbling the basketball, gets it out, and that is out of bounds off Dallas.
I was gonna say, I really like what the Orlando Magic are building down there. The Orlando Magic beat the Pelicans tonight, and Franz Wagner had a 39-6 night.
Yep. I'm about to go get my food right quick.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, out of bounds on Spencer Dinwiddie. All right, here comes Oladipo. Oladipo dribbling the ball up the court. Here comes a screen. Oh, makes a screen. Nice little move from Oladipo. Good cut from Vincent. Nice little fall away. Good effort on the boards by Bam there. Absolutely fantastic. Love to see it. They're not out of this game quite yet, but they'll need to make a run relatively soon here to cut into this one. All right. Little dribble handoff option from Bam. Oh, nice little floater by Bam. Bang. Oh. Come on, get up, Vincent. All right. Oh, foul. Looks like Spencer's going to the line for two. And we're going to get a 60-second timeout by Dallas.
You want to go again, just me and you? IDK Bob then. Oh, Cheesy too.
I'll say Bam picked it up. He has 18 and 11. That's good. He's definitely recovered very well since his 0-6 start. It's just one of those nights. Luka Magic is special. Not much you can do about him. when he's starting to hit when he's in his bag, when he's hitting all those step backs and fades.
What is going on?
Let's see, Golden State is currently up by 7 on Cleveland. Jordan Poole is leading the way with 32 points in that regard. Darius Garland has 29 for Cleveland. Oh, D-Mitch is out. Did not realize that. Clippers are up 2 on the Spurs. Cool, Kawhi has 30, 36 and 4. Zubac with a 12 and 16 double-double. Norman Powell chipping in as well with 20. Ooh. Nothing really cooking for the Spurs. Keldon Johnson leading the way with 17. Let's see, and then the Jokic-less Denver Nuggets are up 14 on the Pacers. They are running Nanaji Gordon. Okay, I'll take it. Jamal Murray has 10. Aaron Gordon 9. Who's leading the way for Indy? Chris Duarte off the bench with 9. Okay. And Atlanta beat the Knicks by 15. Who's the leading scorer there? DeJounte Murray with a 29 and 12 game. Trae Young had 27 and 6 on 9 of 21 shooting. Don't like that. 1 of 7 from 3, so Trae Young did not shoot well. But they got the win, so I guess that's all that matters, right? DeJounte. Let's see, and leading the way for the Knicks, Julius Randle had 32, RJ with 23. And like we alluded to earlier, the Orlando Magic knocked off the Pelicans by a score of 123 to 110. CJ McCollum led the way for the Pelicans with 23 points. And Franz Wagner dropped 30. Cole Anthony had 22. Gary Harris had a solid 15. Then later on tonight, we got Memphis Lakers and Oklahoma City and Sacramento. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie going to the line for 2. Let's see if we can, if they can make that a run and make it a game. All right, Oladipo dribbling up the court. Screen. Nope. Hero slips a screen. Strus now. Ooh, that was almost nice little action there running on the weak side, but Tyler Hero just got lazy with that bounce pass. He got picked. Dinwiddie swings it to Green in the corner. Flings it to Bullock for 3. Cash money. Reggie Bullock. Man, did not expect it to go like this, that's for sure. Strus, Adebayo sets a screen. It's got a mismatch down low, but it looks like Hero wants to go. Nope, here we go. Here comes Bam. Looking for an outlet. Oladipo cuts to the basket, and he throws it away. Man, this is... Woohoo! Josh Green just went upstairs. What a two-handed hammer. Oh, my goodness. Josh Green has hops. Good dunk. Good play. And that really, I think that will effectively almost put this game on ice. I know it's not over yet, but just Miami's got nothing right now. I think we might start seeing that bench unit for Dallas starting to come in, I'd imagine. Brooklyn is up 2 on Utah. Let's see who's doing well for them. Kyrie Irving currently has 13. Nick Claxton 10-4-1. And then Utah is currently led in scoring by Jared Vanderbilt. All right. All right. One of the more underrated parts of that Minnesota defense last year. He's been fantastic. So has Walker Kessler. The fact that they got Walker Kessler, who is currently, I believe it's third in the NBA in block shots, to replace Rudy Gobert, and they got all those extra players. Like, that was just such a fleece by the Utah Jazz. I think the only realistic way you can even say that the Timberwolves can break even on that trade is if they win a title, which I
Whew.
don't see it.
Appreciate you holding it down, Brett.
Oh, not a problem. Josh Green just had a nice alley-oop. I think that pretty much puts this game on ice. Back-to-back turnovers by Miami led to some quick, easy buckets.
Yep.
No, I would say I was looking at other scores around the league, and I was talking about Walker
Kawhi
Kessler,
Leonard.
how fantastic he's been.
Yep. Kawhi Leonard's been good.
Yeah, he dropped 30 tonight. Or he's up to 30.
I think he's getting that rhythm back. I really think he's getting that rhythm back and getting his legs back underneath him.
Yeah, that's all I want to see in the playoffs is just for him to get that burst back to get around people. Because when he first came back, you can tell he didn't have his legs back at all. So he was just settling for a lot of mid range.
You could tell he was just getting kind of like the flow of the game.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah. Do you think the Clippers? Could win the title this year?
If they can keep a healthy team, I'm not gonna say can they win the title, but I would say they can get to the Western Conference Finals if they can be a healthy team. The problem is, they cannot be a healthy team. They're not never on the court. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George needs to play more. John Wall would definitely be a big piece in that point guard situation. So I definitely think they can shock some of us in the first round if they can get in the first round of the playoffs. I definitely think they can shock some of us. But don't be surprised if they're healthy and if they can be right. They can be a Western Conference Finals team. They can be just that good. If Kawhi Leonard and Paul George just got to stay on the court.
Yeah, I definitely I like Paul George. I like Kawhi. I like a lot of the supporting cast. I think John Wall still might be getting his legs underneath him as well because he doesn't look like he has that same burst a lot of the time. Even that he did in Houston, he just seems slow this year.
Yep.
But once again, I know he took like a year and a half off as well. So.
Yep, he did. He took a year and a half off because he didn't want to be in Houston. I don't blame him. Like I said, like you said, he ain't playing basketball. So yeah, I don't really blame him right there. As we got Frank Ntilikina going up with the layup right there for Frank Ntilikina coming up right there. So we got 4 minutes to go, and we got a bucket. We got a foul on Dallas.
Not on my end.
I'll say we're officially at the bench unit part of this game.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm really excited. I'm getting a green screen and everything that's going to be coming in soon. So hopefully I have a better background and setup for future shows and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'll say I'll definitely tune into the N1 podcast after this.
Yeah, I forgot. I won't be a part of it. I forgot. I got the East Coast Gridiron podcast, but I'm still gonna tune into the N1 podcast. Is Marcus gonna be on there again?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know Gene always on there. I know Gene always on there. I know he basically mostly. Huh?
I think yeah, I'm not sure. I always get a kick out of it when he's on because it always goes off the rails when he is.
I know everybody be shaking their head with Marcus with them takes, huh? Know
Dude,
everybody.
they asked him top like 5 point guards of all time, and two of the names that came to mind were Jason Williams and Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby was a great point guard, but he wasn't a top 5 point guard. He's not a down top 5 point guard of all time. He's an excellent. He's a solid point guard now. He's a good point guard. He's a good point guard.
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of convinced if we asked for his list of top 20 players of all time, the first 15 would just be the entire 15-man roster of the 2002 Kings at this point. Like Weber's there, Williams there, Bibby's there. Why not throw Page in there?
Yeah.
Vlad Divac.
Definitely. So the Texans finish up that interview with D'Amico Ryans. If we get him, I'm gonna be so happy. I love the direction we're gonna go in, and we can get D'Amico Ryans. But I said I won't have a problem with anybody on that list. The only one I will have less of a little bit of a problem with, but not really a problem with, is Jonathan Gannon. But they had a pretty good meeting with D'Amico Ryans.
That's good.
So here we go. We got the Miami Heat. This has turned into a little bit of a bench game right here. And we got a foul. Orlando Robinson will go to the free throw line. Yep, this game got out of hand in the second quarter, pretty much. Got out of hand in the third quarter, late stages of the third quarter. So, go ahead.
I know the Packers were talking about bringing back Nathaniel Hackett as a coordinator.
Would you like that?
Huh?
Would you like that, or would you be okay with it?
I would be okay with it as long as we didn't let him. As long as you're not bringing him in to be the new head coach, I'm good with it. Because he was a fine coordinator, but as soon as you asked him to be the head coach, he was just way in over his head.
Yo, y'all fired Matt LaFleur, or which one of the LaFleur brothers got fired?
Mike
LaFleur?
Yeah, he's the offensive coordinator on the Jets.
Okay. How they can fire him and they had Zach Wilson at the damn quarterback spot? I don't understand that. There's Zach Wilson at quarterback.
No, because I remember Freddie put that in the chat, and I had a heart attack because I was at work and I took a quick glance on my phone. I just see LaFleur's fired. I was like, "What?"
You thought you were talking about your LaFleur?
I thought I was talking about Matt. I was like, "Oh, what are we doing?" And then I had to pull up my phone real quick. I was like, "Oh, Mike, okay."
He said, "What?" He thought he was talking about his LaFleur. Brady about to probably lose his mind on that one.
Oh yeah, he's won like 40 games in 3 years. He's been phenomenal. I'd have been so pissed if we cut him loose. I'll say, do you think Sean Payton ends up in Denver?
I think it's a possibility, and I also think Sean Payton being in Denver, he's going to bring his own defensive coordinator. He's going to definitely bring his own defensive coordinator. I think the defensive coordinator he's supposed to be bringing is Vic Fangio, that I heard. That he's supposed to be bringing Vic Fangio in as his defensive coordinator.
I can't remember his name, but the guy the Denver Broncos have now, if that does become a move and he gets cut, man, I really wish the Packers would cut loose and find him. That Broncos defense was fantastic this year, so I think, I can't remember his name, but I feel like that Broncos defensive coordinator would hop right to the top of the list of a lot of people's DC openings.
So we got a 3-pointer by Highsmith for the Miami Heat, and it's 115-88. Know what, ladies and gentlemen, they must have talked about this game too much. Dallas just dominated in the late stages of the third and carried it on to the fourth quarter. Like I say, shout out to everybody for being a part of the chat. We will make sure y'all go check out, the N1 podcast on the Empire Sports Network, where me and Brett is a part of, and I will be on the East Coast Gridiron podcast for episode 87 of that East Coast Gridiron podcast. Of course, we're gonna have some playoff football coming up tomorrow, Sunday. And y'all know what time it's going to be. Shout out to my brother Brett for being here with me throughout this game. Many more collaborations with Brett and, many more, NBA talk with them. So I say, man, 41 seconds to go. It ain't too much to even really talk about with this game. Brett, shout out to Brett for keeping the chat going when I was, gone, when I was out for a little minute, seeing my auntie and stuff like that. But shout out to Brett for keeping y'all updated on the scores and all of that. And look like the Dallas Mavericks will run away ran away with this game, as we got someone going to the free throw line for the Dallas Mavericks. And those of y'all that's gonna watch the Lakers and Memphis Grizzlies go at it tonight. Like I say, you never know what Ja Morant gonna do. What is he gonna do next? What spectacular play he's going to do next, what dunk he's going to do next, what pass he's going to do next. LeBron almost at the scoring record, He will, let's be honest, he will break that. He will break that this year. By the end of the year. It's not even going to be close when he breaks it, but other than that, he will be the all-time NBA leading scorer by the time the season over, be way before probably the season over when he gets that scoring record. So, Brett, any final thoughts, about the NBA today or tonight, this game?
Yeah, I think, I hope that the Grizzlies-Lakers is a little closer than this, but, I'm looking forward to it. Jaws, just a highlight reel waiting to happen. Overall, I think it's going to be a fantastic game tonight. Looking forward to it.
Yep. So, as the Dallas Mavericks walk this ball up the court, run out the clock, 115-90. Ball game. Dallas Mavericks dominate. As your play-by-play guy from the Empire Sports Network, as Brett, tell the people where they can follow you at before we get up out of here.
I got you. You can find me on Gardy3 on Spotify or Anchor. That's GARDI and then a 3. Gardy3 also has its own Facebook page. Otherwise, you can find me at Brett Gardapi, all lowercase, on Twitter.
Yep. So y'all know where y'all can find me at. Y'all find me on the Empire Sports Network, Coach Dante YouTube, and y'all can also find me at the East Coast Gridiron Podcast, man. As for Coach Dante, as for Brett, we sang so long for you guys, man. Shout out to Brett for definitely being here with me. So we're gonna end the night with a 115-90 ball game, man. Stay tuned for your NFL play for tomorrow, and stay tuned for the N1 podcast coming up on the Empire Sports Network. Thank you guys, and have a good night, you guys.
Have a good night, everyone.